Well, hello, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Arrow Nicely News. Today is Friday, January 17th, 2025. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and we have a wonderful show in store for you today. On this episode, we're taking a look at National Cuddle a Chicken Day at Rushwood. We're making and sending out pocket hearts for deploying soldiers. We're enjoying another story from home written by an Arrow resident. We're saying goodbye to Arrow's 41 days of holiday cheer by celebrating Orthodox Christmas. And we are enjoying live music and doing some dancing in the communities. Well, with so much fun happening all around Arrow, I am eager to join in on that fun. How about y'all? Don't be shy. The water's fine. Welcome to Arrow Nicely News. Yeah! Well, January 8th is National Cuddle a Chicken Day, a day to recognize that chickens are complex and often misunderstood animals that have unique personalities and needs. And sometimes one of those needs is a good snuggle from a loving friend. The Rushwood Senior Living celebrated National Cuddle a Chicken Day by welcoming Pepper and Winifred into the communities to meet the residents. These new feathered friends were as calm and pleasant as can be, and you can tell that they were so happy in the arms of Rushwood's residents. Now, if you get the chance to cuddle a chicken like Pepper and Winifred, the Rushwood residents would highly recommend it. Happy National Cuddle a Chicken Day. Well, our next story today is about pocket hearts that residents have been making for deploying soldiers. For the last 4 months, 15 different Arrow communities have been crafting pocket hearts, small fabric hearts that fit perfectly in your pocket, for soldiers who are leaving home and going on duty. When a group of soldiers is deployed, the USO holds a family going away party, and at those events, soldiers will be able to choose a pocket heart that they will carry with them as a reminder that there are people at home who love them and are thinking about them. The pocket hearts made by Arrow residents will also contain a poem written by Dallas Bodenshin, a Castlewood resident and military wife herself. All in all, Arrow residents made 3,373 hearts for deploying soldiers. What an amazing accomplishment and a wonderful thing to do for people who will undoubtedly be missing home greatly. A round of applause for all of our residents on this very kind endeavor. That is so great, y'all. Good job. Good work, y'all. Good work. Well, now I'm going to turn things over to Charlie Johnson, who has another delightful story from home to share with us.
Hello, friends. I'm good old Charlie, and welcome to Stories from Home. I'd like to share 2 more poems today from Betty Farber, resident of the Westbury Senior Living in Columbia, Missouri. The first one is entitled, The Last 10 Years. Standing in an endless line, I talked to a man who told me in a confident voice that he planned to travel the last 10 years of his life. My mind did somersaults. Well, how will you know when the last 10 years will be? You may be dead tomorrow. He opened his eyes wide. I've told that to so many people, and they never argued with me. The line moved so slowly, I almost forgot what would be waiting for us when we got to the end. The next poem, entitled, Where's Annabelle? Where's Annabelle? It's time for bed. Her covers are down, her story's been read. Is she off in the barn? Is she out in the stable? Is she down in the dining room under the table? Is she up in the attic with old boxes and things? Is she climbing a tree? Is she high on the swings? I don't seem to see her. I've looked all around, but hush! Now I think I hear some kind of sound. It comes from the basket where the kitten's all asleep. I'll just tiptoe over and take a small peep. The mother and 3 little kittens make 4. But I look near the basket, and there is one more, curled up like a kitten, and yet I can tell the one in pajamas is my Annabelle. How sweet. Betty, thank you for sharing once again your wonderful poetry. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, this is good old Charlie reminding you all to be safe, be kind, and be respectful for one another. You take care.
Well, thank you so much for that reading, Charlie, and thank you to Betty for that amazing submission. If you're an Arrow resident and you've created something that you'd like Charlie to read, get in touch with the Resident Services Director in your community, and they will send it all along to us. I mean, we love our viewer submissions, so don't you dare hesitate. Send it our way. Come on. We're waiting. Next up, we're taking a look at the end of Arrow's 41 Days of Holiday Cheer. The events this year were incredibly fun, rewarding, and they were an awesome way to build anticipation for the holidays while transitioning into a comfortable and cozy winter. Now, we finished the 41 Days of Holiday Cheer with Orthodox Christmas boat decorating events. Orthodox Christmas, celebrated on January 7th, follows the Julian calendar and is a significant religious and cultural celebration for many Orthodox Christians worldwide. One of the most unique customs of Orthodox Christmas is boat decorating. Now, historically, boats have symbolized voyages and safe passages, especially in coastal regions. Decorated boats are a sign of hope, prosperity, and protection. Residents had a wonderful time painting their boats, adding trimmings they enjoy, and wrapping up the 41 Days of Holiday Cheer with optimistic attitude and hope for a safe and prosperous future. Bon voyage! The 41 Days of Holiday Cheer may have ended, but that doesn't mean that the fun is over. No, 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 not by a long shot. Several communities welcomed live music in to entertain during their happy hour events, and as you can see here, the Madison residents, they couldn't help but get up and dance. Now, while Madison was dancing their hearts out, Prairie Stone Senior Living welcomed the Jam Busters. Vitalia Stowe enjoyed the musical stylings of Steppin' Out. Rock Creek rocked out to the Rearview Mirror Band, and the Wellington Senior Living bopped and bebopped to Bob Cohen. Fun events like these happen all the time in our communities, even when it's not the 41 Days of Holiday Cheer, and we'll be here to cover them all throughout the year. So let's do this 2025. I'm ready. Yeah. Well, before we sign off for the day, another reminder that the Marvel movie marathon continues this weekend with Iron Man and Iron Man 2, the first movies produced and released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Also, one of my favorites, the Iron Mans are awesome. Family and friends are welcome, so contact your community to learn when the viewings are, and of course, for you to enjoy. And if you're worried that you might be behind, don't worry, we got some handy dandy prep videos that you can check out. Link in the description below, so check those out. Well, y'all, that'll do it for today's episode of Arrow Nicely News. We'll be back in 7 short days with more heartwarming and interesting stories. So you're not going to want to miss it. Until then, for Arrow Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. Have a wonderful weekend, an even better week, and we'll see you all next Friday. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our show. Bye! Bye, guys. Let's go. Safe travels. Woo, woo, woo. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage.